Hello, in this lecture we will talk about the story and the structure of the great poem The Night in the Panther's Skin. We'll start with the story. The story of the great poem The Night in the Panther's Skin. In a nutshell, the story is about the adventures of two knights. The first one is of Tandil and the second one is Tariel. Of Tandil is the commander of the Arab armies, and Tariel is the protagonist of the poem. He is the man that wears the panther skin. The next step, I will talk about the story in detail. So, the story can be divided into two parts. The first part is the search for Tariel, the protagonist of the poem. And the second part is the search for Tariel's beloved, the Panther'S. I'll start with the first part, that is the search for Tariel. So, the story begins with King Rostevan, that is the king of Arabia. King Rostevan challenges Tandil. Tandil is the commander of his armies. So, King Rostevan challenges Tandil to a hunting competition. During the competition, they take a break and they rest under a tree. And all of a sudden, they saw a mysterious knight dressed in a panther skin crying by a river. So King Rostevan wanted very much to know who is that mysterious knight. So he sends servants in order to contact him, but the mysterious knight reacts violently and kills all the servants that sent by the King Rostevan in order to contact him, and then disappears. So King Rostevan has no sons, only one daughter. Her name is Tinatin. Tinatin loves Tandil. So Tinatin asks from Tandil to find the mysterious knight in 3 years, and in return she promises to marry him. So Tandil searches the mysterious knight all over the world, and finally, after 2 years and 9 months of searching, he finds the mysterious knight. The mysterious knight tells him that his name is Tariel and that he was the commander of India's fleet, and he also loved King Rostevan's daughter, the Panther'S, but she was abducted by the demon's king. That's actually the Khaji's king. Why? Because the Khajis are demons. So, and from that point, he sunk into deep depression, and he left India to live in the wilderness without any connection to a human being. And he was always crying and sobbing because of the abduction of his beloved, the Panther'S. So Tandil is very excited to hear the mysterious knight story, and he promises the mysterious knight Tariel to help him to find his beloved, the Panther'S. That is the first part of the story, the search for Tariel. The second part of the story is the search for Tariel's beloved, the Panther'S. In the second part, of Tandil, Tariel and Pridon. Pridon is the ruler of the city Mugazanzar. So all the 3 knights, together with an army of 300 soldiers, go to the country of the Khajis in order to rescue the Panther'S, Tariel's beloved, from her captivity. But the problem is that the country of the Kajis is a fortress, and it is actually impossible to infiltrate to that fortress. Why? Because of the fact that the Kajis are very strong fighters, and in addition, the standard Jan was held in the top floor of a high-rise building, and 24 hours a day, guards secured the place in order to prevent from her to escape and in order to prevent from others to rescue her. So it was actually an impossible mission to rescue Nestan from her captivity. But against all the odds, the 300 soldiers together with Aftandil, Tariel and Pridon did the unthinkable, and they succeeded to rescue Nestan Darjan from her captivity by the Kajis. The story has an happy ending in the sense that Tariel, the protagonist of the poem, marries his beloved Nestan Darjan, and Aftandil marries Tinatin. That is the story of the great poem, The Night in the Panther'S. In the next step, I will talk about the structure of the great poem. Actually, the poem is constructed according to a particular poetic form that is called Shairi. In the Shairi form, each stanza consists of 4 rhymed lines, and each line consists of 16 syllables. And here we have 2 types of Shairi. We have the Marali Shairi, that is I Shairi. In I Shairi, in Marali Shairi, I Shairi, each line is broken into 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each segment consists of 4 syllables. The second type of Shairi is the Bali Shairi, that is Lo Shairi. In the Lo Shairi, each line is also broken into 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, 4, but the segments are 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 syllables. Okay, so when the pace of the plot is fast, then the structure of the 16 syllables will be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and the rhyming will be on the last 2 syllables of the last word in each line. Whereas if the pace of the plot is slow, then the structure of the 16 syllables in each line will be 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, with a break after the second segment, that is to say with a comma. The rhyming will be on the last 3 syllables of the last word in each line. Okay, so actually what is fast pace and slow pace? The pace of the plot is fast when in the stanza talk about things that happen during a long period of time. And what is slow pace? Slow pace, you have 3 cases of slow pace. Either if the poet quotes himself or other character, so quoting someone is something that happened in a certain moment, not during a long period of time, and therefore the pace of the plot is slow. That is the first case of slow pace. The second case of slow pace is when the poet describes emotions or feelings in the stanza, then the pace of the plot is slow, the pace of the stanza is slow. And the first case of slow pace is when the poet, when you have a metaphor or image in the stanza, then the pace of the stanza and the pace of the plot is slow. In all those 3 cases, the pace of the slow is the pace of the plot is slow. Repeat again, if the poet quotes himself or some of the characters, it is slow pace, or if the poet describes emotions or feelings in the stanza, it is a slow pace. And finally, if you have in the stanza metaphor or image, then the pace of the plot is slow. Okay, so in all those three cases, the structure of the 16 syllables will be in each line will be 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, and the rhyming will be on the last 3 syllables of the last word in each line. And if the pace of the plot is fast, then the structure of the 16 syllables will be in each line will be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and the rhyming will be on the last 2 syllables of the last word in each line. The great poem has another characteristic, that is actually the poet repeats at least on the last 3 letters of the last word in each line. Again, the poet repeats at least on the last 3 letters of the last word in each line. Here we have example from stanza 2. This is stanza 2. In stanza number 2, the poet repeats on the last 6 letters of the last word in each line. The last word in the first line is the word Tanisa. The word Tanisa consists of 6 letters, the bold letters. The 6 bold letters are as follows: T, A, N, E, S, and A. So it repeats on the whole word of the last word of the first line. The whole word is Tanisa, and it repeats on all the 6 letters of the word Tanisa: T, A, N, E, S, and A. The last word of the second line is the word Satanisa. The word Satanisa consists of 8 letters in total, and it repeats on the last 6 letters that are T, A, N, E, S, and A. Likewise, the last word of the third line is the word Gasatanisa. This word Gasatanisa consists of 10 letters in total, and the repetition is on the last 6 letters that are the bold letters that are T, A, N, E, S, and A. And finally, the last word of the fourth line is the word Satanisa, and the word Satanisa consists of 10 letters in total, and the repetition is on the last 6 letters that are T, A, N, E, S, and A. Okay, thank you very much.